Hey guys, welcome to Prince of Peace Tarot. I'm Justin, and today I'll be doing a reading for those of you with Taurus placements in your chart. So if you have Taurus anywhere within your chart, this reading will resonate with you. And if it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. Okay guys, so before I jump into your spread, let's say a prayer. Infinite Creator, Olodumare, to my higher self, my Ori, Eshu, Obatala, to the Agun Marine Laye, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, to my benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, Florian Williams, Norman Williams, Exius Willie, thank you for allowing me to source the most accurate reading for those with Taurus placements in their chart. All right, guys, let's get into your reading. This is a 5-card spread, including the top and bottom of the deck. You have the Moon, the High Priestess, the Four of Swords, Hierophant, Knight of Wands, all right, rounding out the spread, all in the upright. And at the top of the deck, we have the Five of Wands in the upright, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Taurus, this is another very, very, very spiritual reading, very spiritual. It's indicating your spiritual power. You need more confidence. You got to have more confidence because your Queen of Wands is in the reverse. You also have a karmic energy here with the High Priestess and the Hierophant. There's twin energy going on. Now, your twin could be very active right now in your life, or this is something that is to come later. But I'm going to tell you, like, guys, I don't per se like to see, too much twin stuff. Twins are usually mirrors, and there is something here because we have a lot of moon energy with the High Priestess moon. There could also be witchcraft, but twins are mirrors, and they show us something within ourselves, whether it be good or bad. Sometimes when we get entangled with them, they actually bring out our strength. Other times they can see our strength and really try to hurt us, okay? There's something when you deal with a twin that there's a passion there, a flame there, but there's always a lesson. And when you meet twins, it's not forever. It lasts just a short period of time. I know a lot of people in the tarot reading sphere will interchange soulmates and twin flames, but twin flames are not for forever. And every twin flame situation, more than likely, I don't want to say it's gotta end bad, but it's never gonna last. And sometimes there are real struggles, okay? Because with the Queen of Wands energy in reverse and the Five of Wands, there's a level of competition here, I'm picking up this energy. I've picked up some of this energy with Sagittarius, some with Cancer. I can't remember the other one, but this is really, really deep, and a little bit of it with Libra, okay? Picking that up with Libra. There is a power and a strength in you that someone else can see. You may see it, but you may not see it to its full potential. The Jupiter in Libra tells me that, okay? Another thing that you need to know that is very critical for you, Taurus and Taurus placements, is rest, recuperation, and self-care are very important. When you are restless, it makes you lazy, it gets you out of sync, it starts to scatter your energy, it makes it very hard for you to access your spiritual power, energies, and strengths, and it turns your energy against you, okay? You have a very strong spiritual energy. See, with the moon, all this moon energy of the High Priestess, the moon, and with the High Priestess and the Hierophant, outside of witchcraft and outside of karmic energies, there are deep, old, ancient wisdoms inside of you that Jupiter can actually disseminate very broad, because we know Jupiter is very expansive. So it's important for you guys to do your study, but also to help those with your gifts, and your reach can go very, very far, but it needs rest in between. You need your alone time more often than not. Because, so I'll tell you this, I know Mars is really affecting a lot of planets right now. It's doing its thing, right? So you got the Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the Five of Wands, which gives me all this Aries energy. And it's making me feel like you kind of want to like get away from some of the spiritual stuff, and I want to get out and I want to be active. But if you get out and be active, you may come across some things that just aren't serving you right now, only because of what's growing and germinating inside of you and becoming bigger, what you need to sort of keep working on. You'll possibly just find conflicts. I know there's an energy with the Knight of Wands, Five of Wands. There could be some sexual energies there, and that's fine. But what is it causing? Is it causing you to lose your confidence? Is it causing you to lose sleep? Are people talking about you behind your back? Five of Wands, Queen of Wands in reverse. You know? And if you're finding that, man, you know, I thought I could trust so-and-so, or man, I thought I had a connection with that guy or that girl. It turns out that they were either hating on me, competing against me, or it was just sex that they were looking for. It makes you second guess yourself about certain things and makes you have to go back to where you need to go back into protection. See, the Four of Swords is a protective state. It's a protective state. And I know some of you are probably like, I'm tired of being like alone or isolated. But if you truly use your alone time to discover your abilities, it won't feel so lonely. Your, whatever you do, you should do it actively, but it is a protection for you. It'll keep you from going off into things that you could get sidetracked on or lost in. Give me a second, y'all. There's someone, this karmic twin, they can really feel your desire for love, okay? They can really feel your desire for love, and they can really see, and I mentioned this in the beginning, how skilled you are. Sometimes I think your desires, I think you weigh more than the power you have spiritually. And only with balance can you get those two things in order. So when you're out of balance, you lead more with passion. You lead more with passion and you forget about the spiritual stuff. But when you find your balance, you're able to know what's more important at what time. You'll know when you can dip into passion and pull back out, kind of thing. You can't go too long being all fiery passion drive, because that's not your normal state, okay? Yeah. So the other thing is, like I was saying, they see your skill, so they can manipulate you through your desires. So be careful with that about, like, you know, leading too much with passion, sex, or you know, I really, really want a relationship. Somebody can smell that, like they can pick it up. Your karmics can smell that, all right? And they know that that's how they can sort of distract you or pull you in. There's something about you with this Jupiter moon energy. It has a lot to do with your faith. It has a lot to do with God. And I've been saying this in these readings. People are about to start seeing God working through you, and it almost proves God exists. Like, through your skill or whatever you do is proof that there is a creator, that there is something bigger than all of us. In this time, I think we're coming across a lot of people who, especially when it comes to karmics, wanted to believe, used to believe, but don't believe no more, or only believe in themselves, or whatever the case may be. And all it takes is people to be behind them, following them, and it inflates their ego. So their ego is so strong, but they know that it's not true. Like, in the back of their mind, they know that these people they don't believe in real, because I'm not being real. They don't even know what the heck they believe in. But when they see you, they go, wow, that's power. That's real power. God or your ancestors or whatever is truly working through you, right? When they see your skill and they notice that you are so sidetracked, they know they can manipulate you. There. That's what I'm trying to say with that. So know that you have a lot of wisdom, a lot of skill. You know, I think some of you guys may really downplay or, you know, don't recognize what you're really good at. You know, maybe it comes too easy. I don't know. But give me a sec, y'all. Strong inner skills and abilities. You're very wise. You emit sacred knowledge and sacred energy. See, so not only do you don't have to just be teaching. I think people could just feel it on you. There's something very mysterious about you. Okay, give me a second. So when you guys are like off in this energy, and I was talking about this earlier, you can become a little distant from reality. You could get indecisive, restless, or unfaithful. And I don't know what could trigger the lack of confidence. It could be, like I said, those desires and passions. If they don't come to fruition, or if you haven't seen something that you want happen, you may get sidetracked, right? So it says, by becoming lazy, you shut down your sacred and spiritual energies. Shutting that down makes you become irresponsible and reckless, all right? So, you know, this is what I was saying earlier. You have to have a self-care regimen. You cannot stray away from being organized and giving yourself what you need. Whether, like for me, I love to bathe, you know, taking a bath. If it's for you, like, oh, I like to go get pedicures or take walks outside in the nature or whatever it is, you have to do that regularly because you are channeling so much power. And if you get a little sidetracked in the brain about what's going on, that power could go this way, that way, and everywhere. So, you know, you want to stay balanced. You need balance. This Jupiter in Libra is balance. It's the scales. Give me a second. When these energies are stable, you have more compassion, you have more spiritual protection, and you have the wisdom of the universe. And so this is the other thing. So with the moon high priestess, if a karmic or someone is trying to send witchcraft, or if these are, you know, just jealous haters or people who want to be like you, the best way to be able to fight them back is if your energies aren't scattered. You know, if you feel like someone's doing anything, sending any kind of dark energies or negativity your way, you can't fight back when you don't have the energy to, or proper rest. So taking care of yourself is a form of protection. There's meditation and prayer here too. You can always pray, ask for help. With this, literally all of this moon, high priestess, four of swords energy is dream energy, meditative energy, deep contemplative energy. If you can't meditate, it's important for you to go to bed on time so you can, excuse me guys, sorry for that. If you aren't good at meditating, it's important for you to go to bed on time. Oh my God, hold on. Jesus Christ. It's important for you to go to bed on time so that you can get the messages you need from your dreams, okay? There are certain things that are being told to you, shown to you, especially because there's something feels prophetic, very prophetic here. So, I mean, this is, I'm sorry, like this reading is really intense with all of these energies here. So be on the lookout for what messages you're receiving. Write things down. You need a dream journal, okay? There's a lot here. There's action, because the high priestess is the deep wisdom, and this is learning the wisdom and then teaching it to others with the Hierophant. That's the action. This is why you need your time alone to do your own thing, to learn the things you're interested in, you know, what you feel guided to. Give me a second. Right, let's see. I have a note. Also know this, you are a leader, not a follower. Here, I know this is action and doing the things that are of interest to you, actively doing that, okay? But with the Queen of Wands here, being in reverse tells me like you may lack confidence. And this is what I always say, like if you're not the one that somebody else needs to be sending out telling what to do. You need to know that you have the ability to find the things you truly want to know on your own. Whatever needs to be reorganized or restructured in order for you to feel the way you need to feel, that's what you should do too. Yep. I know you probably like, I'm so tired of being alone or, you know, chilling, but there's more to know. And if you're too scattered, you're going to miss it. You'll be surprised. Sometimes it's things that I'll read that I have put off for so long. And that when I finally sit down and read it, I'm like, damn, I needed this information, you know? But I was just so resistant to chilling that I didn't know how much I needed to read a particular thing, you know, to gain extra knowledge and understanding. It makes a difference. you can use what you learn, and that's what you're doing. You're taking the time to learn something in order to use it. Remember, you're the leader, not a follower. Somebody else knows that, though. This is why these karmics are coming in. Listen, you don't have to deal with them so long as you believe in yourself. But if you want to try to go experience love, or you teach me instead of me teaching myself, there will be a lesson. It will either pull out the best in you, or you may become egocentric and get all angry and mad, and then you put yourself off longer and longer. If you recognize there's a karmic in your life that is a distraction that could possibly try to use you, or is literally distracting you so you don't become your best self, get out of that situation as soon as possible. You may even get a message pertaining to this person within your dreams. Whatever you see in your dreams, you should believe, because you're very, very psychic and intuitive, okay? All right, this is what I have for you. I don't know what else to say to you with this, except that how deep it is and the power that's inside of you. You may feel it, you may know it. Sometimes you can see it in a dream, but then when you wake up, you're like, man, I wish I was back in that dream. But you can make those dreams a reality if you give your gifts and skills the attention it deserves. You need rest and real nurturance and attention to just your physical, emotional self, but also your spiritual self. Because this is that, like High Priestess and Hierophant is spirituality and materiality, okay? You know, because this is, like I say, that's Taurus energy. It has to do with the material world. Taurus energy is abundant, right? Very abundant. But at the same time, it's equally High Priestess is spiritual abundance. The Hierophant is the material abundance, but coupled with that spirituality. Learning how to use it. There's a lot. I don't have words for everything that I'm feeling right now. There's so much inside of you. I don't even think you know everything you're capable of. All I can say is like meditate and intuition and all, but there are other words, there are other abilities that I don't have. You would have to explain it, because I don't have the words for it, of things you can do or things you have seen yourself do. So please take it as it resonates. And if it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. If you want to book a personal reading, the link to book is in the description box below. All right, guys, I'll see you later.